Hey, good morning. Elliott Hulse here. It's Thursday morning. I'm sitting at my desk right after training boot camp sessions, and a couple things I want to talk to you guys about today. First, real quick, if you got the email that I sent out last night, it's about the free teleseminar that I'm going to be doing Wednesday night. I originally thought I'd do it Monday night, but a lot of you guys are probably going to be watching Monday Night Football, and although my information will be much more beneficial to your life than watching the game, I'm going to postpone it and actually have it on Wednesday. So if you didn't get that information, look down at the next post on the blog, and all the information's there. I'll also be sending out an email to remind you guys. The other thing I want to talk to you about today is logging your workouts, taking really good notes and a journal for how you're improving in your workouts, either for yourself or for your athletes. And I got a really special gift for you guys here, something that's interesting. I've got the very first training journal that I kept back when I was in high school, and my uncle was teaching me how to weight train. Now, I do the same thing with my athletes here today, and you guys that are watching, you know who you are. I tell you, bring your journals every week, bring your notebooks. You want to log your workouts, you want to log how you're feeling and you're responding to your workouts, because then you get to take a look at them several years later, like I'm going to do with mine from 1994, and you see the incredible improvements that you've made, and just even the mistakes you've made and the things that you were thinking way back when you just started training. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you guys the training journal, very first training journal that I had when I was back in 1994. I was 14 years old. Some of you guys know the story, but my uncle was a bodybuilder and personal trainer, and way back then, and he came over and he used to train me and teach me how to weight train me and my brothers in my parents' basement. So here's what I'm going to do. Turn on the camera. Hold on one second. Probably got to back up just a notch. This is an old high school notebook, but anyway, in here I'm going to go through some of the things that I've gotten here. What do we got here? My uncle, I mean, he took so much time with me. It's incredible, some of the things that he did to help support me. This is a meal plan that he put together for me back in probably in like 1995. All the foods and the meals that he wanted me to be eating, meal 1 through 6. Now, you guys that are on my football strength training program, the meal plans I've gotten there are similar to this. Basically, it's your body weight times 20. And some of the foods on here, he's got cornflakes and stuff. I guess it was tough for me when I was in high school to eat really good food. But anyway, 1996. These were my current goals in 1996. I guess I was about 16 years old. So my goal was to bench press 225 4 times at 16 years old. 400 times 4 was my goal by 97. 1 year I had to do that. Strength increased by, what else do we have here? That was all my bench press stuff, and how I was going to go about that. Here's a notebook. These are actually pictures of a tattoo that I wanted to create. Turned out to not look like that, but back when I was a kid, back when I was in, I guess, high school or college. I've got some old, if you take a look here, what I was doing back in like 1996, I was doing shrugs with 380, 365 for sets of 10. I've got a lot of bodybuilding stuff in here. If you just, I mean, beyond just the weights that I'm using, take a look at the detail that I kept. I wrote the day I did my workout, what I was doing, each exercise, each set has the amount of weight I used and how many reps I performed. I was pretty anal. I wasn't a very good student in school, because it just wasn't for me. I didn't really care about most of the stuff they were teaching me. But when it came to training and things like this, boy, I was on point. Another meal plan that my uncle designed for me. Lifestyle plan, meal plan. I mean, he was learning at the time also, so he did a lot of things that where he experimented with me. I'm grateful for that today. Back in 1998, I guess right before I went to college, this was going into my freshman year, I kept a journal of what I was doing that summer. Here's some old pictures. This is a picture of my parents and my wife. That's me when I was graduating high school, I think, or college. Here's an old newspaper article. Both sides now. So Elliott Hulse was actually the only player in Division 1 AA, I guess at the time, that was playing offensive and defensive positions, and kicked ass in both of them, actually. I don't want to brag too much. Anyway, here's some stuff that I got from when I was getting an injury. Here's a Baha'i calendar. What else do I have in here? You guys would be just astonished at some of the things. After I graduated, there's something in here I got to show you guys. I wanted to go play college or football after college so badly. If I don't see it in here, it's probably in another one. But I have letters that I've written to, Canadian football leagues and things like that. Anyway, here's some more stuff. Just where I was thinking about going to college. Boom. I've always been into spirituality, the Lord's Prayer, and man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Matthew 4:4. You'd think I'd remember that now, but that's good stuff. Alright, and this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. This old tattered notebook from 1994. My very first workout journal. I mean, look at that. That's 12/2/1994. That was right after my freshman year in high school. And look at the workouts. 5x5s. This is what my uncle taught me to write down. 5x5 squats, bench press, bent over row, deadlifts, military press, supplemental exercises, Renette, calf, forearms, grip work. You had me doing heavy duty grippers, heavy duty grip work back when I was 14, 15 years old. So you guys had asked me all those questions about training your younger athletes. These are the things that you need to know. This is that I did. Mass building routines, deadlifts, abs. Told me to do abs first because I was too lazy to do them. I hated doing abs. I still do. All these things. Percentages my uncle was teaching me. These are all in here. 12/1994, 1/7/95. My bench press, bent over rows, shrugs, deadlifts. Look at that. Sets of 5. These are the things that I kept in here. I had a cold, so I wrote it down, or my uncle wrote it for me. Man, it's just incredible. When I look back, I started out about 185 pounds. This is 1995. I got up to 205 just training like this. Boy, I kept this journal for a while. This takes me to 1995, 96. And that's it. I don't want to hold you guys much longer. It's a long video. But look at that. I use different colors. I'm a visual learner. You gotta do things the way you know how to do them. And if you're a visual person, using different colors in your notes helps. No one taught me that. I figured that out when I was a kid, that if I put different colors, I'd be able to really track what I'm doing much better, much more so. And let me, real quick, it's funny. I'm not going to show you all these pictures because some of them I look like a fat pig because I was eating a lot of crap. But that was me in high school. That was me when I played nose guard. Believe it or not, look at the size of those forearms. I wouldn't want to mess with that kid. So anyway, guys, hopefully this post wasn't too long for you. Hey, I appreciate you guys commenting on my blogs. It really means a lot to me. It means that you're reading this information and that this information is helpful to you. If you're not keeping a training journal, get your notebook out. Start keeping a training journal now. Take pictures. You're going to love the fact that you've got this information, and you can also look back and see what you were doing right and doing wrong. I still keep a training journal, and maybe one day I'll crack that open for you guys to take a look, but some of that stuff is top secret right now. Alright guys, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.